You ever try to sleep at 2 a.m. and suddenly realize you're living next to a nightclub? Yeah, that's how I met my new neighbor, Trevor, the DJ. At first, I thought it was just a one-time thing, a birthday party, maybe a small get-together. But when your walls start vibrating every Friday night and your ceiling fan starts doing the cha-cha, you know you've entered the noise war. The first weekend after we moved in, I heard the bass thumping through my walls. It wasn't unbearable until 11 p.m. rolled into 2 a.m. and Sweet Caroline turned into shots, shots, shots on repeat. I walked over, half asleep, knocked politely. Trevor opened the door shirtless, holding a beer. Behind him, flashing lights, people dancing, smoke machine fogging his living room. "Yo, dude, come in, grab a drink." I smiled. "Thanks, but it's 2 a.m. Maybe keep it down a bit?" He laughed. "We're just getting started, man." That was the beginning of my slow descent into suburban madness. For the next few weeks, it was nonstop. Friday, Saturday, sometimes even Tuesday, the man partied like rent was paid in decibels. His guests started parking on my lawn. Once, I found an empty beer can on my porch with a note, "Thanks for being chill, bro." I was not chill. I tried everything. Talked to him, complained to the HOA, filed noise complaints with the police. They showed up once, told him to keep it down, and left. 15 minutes later, "Let's go!" blasted through the speakers again. That's when I realized I wasn't fighting a neighbor, I was fighting an ego. And the only thing bigger than his speakers was his pride. So I did what any sleep-deprived, caffeine-fueled, revenge-minded adult would do. I planned. I knew Trevor's schedule by heart. Party starts at 9, peaks at 11, dies around 3 a.m., and Sunday mornings, total silence till noon. Perfect, because Sunday at noon would be my turn. I spent the week preparing. Step 1, rent a few tools from a friend who runs a construction company. Step 2, wait for the hangover window. Step 3, symphony of petty revenge. That Sunday at exactly 11:59, I opened my garage and rolled out a gas-powered leaf blower, an industrial pressure washer, and my masterpiece, a Bluetooth speaker system borrowed from a buddy who does events. At 12:01, I began. The leaf blower screamed like a jet engine. The pressure washer howled against the driveway. And the speakers, oh, they played something special. Beethoven's Ode to Joy, on repeat. The irony was delicious. 15 minutes later, Trevor stumbled out in sunglasses and boxers. "Dude, what the hell?" I smiled. "Hey, neighbor, figured I'd do some yard work." "It's Sunday?" he groaned. "Exactly! Got to enjoy the weekend, right?" He stormed back inside, but I kept going. 4 hours straight of Ode to Joy, leaf blower symphony, and a touch of passive-aggressive humming. By 3 p.m., he waved a white towel from his window, literally a towel, and yelled, "Bro, we're even, okay?" Now, I could have stopped there, but something about justice feels better when it lingers. The next weekend, I bought a motion sensor and placed it near our shared fence. Every time his guests walked too close to my yard, a hidden sprinkler system went off, spraying them with icy water. The first time it happened, I heard screams, then laughter, then confusion. By the fourth weekend, half his guests refused to come over. The parties started shrinking. Then one Friday, silence. No music, no shouting, nothing but peace. A week later, Trevor came over. He looked exhausted. "Hey man, I think I'm done with the whole party scene." I pretended to look surprised. "Really? That's great to hear." He nodded, rubbing his neck. "Yeah, my girlfriend said if I throw another one, she's moving out." I tried so hard not to smile. "Relationships are all about compromise, man. You're doing the right thing." He left, and that night, I slept. Peacefully. But karma wasn't finished having fun. 2 months later, Trevor sold the house. Apparently, the party lifestyle wasn't sustainable, and the neighborhood vibes were too uptight. Guess who moved in after him? A retired police officer and his wife. The kind of people who go to bed at 8 p.m. and call the cops if you sneeze too loud. Sometimes the universe doesn't just serve karma, it delivers it gift-wrapped. Now, every time I mow my lawn on a quiet Saturday morning, I glance at that house and smile. Because I didn't just win the noise war, I outlasted it. If you've ever had a loud neighbor, you know the pain. You start polite, hopeful, patient, until patience runs out and coffee becomes your personality. But sometimes, revenge doesn't need yelling, it just needs timing. If you love stories like this, real-life revenge, neighborhood drama, poetic justice, hit that subscribe button right now. Because here on Echoes of Betrayal, we share true and inspired stories from Reddit and beyond. Tales where karma plays DJ and justice always finds the beat. New stories drop every week. Workplace drama, family betrayals, friendship payback, and of course, neighbors who get exactly what they deserve. Drop a comment if you've ever fought your own Trevor. What would your revenge song be? And remember, some battles are fought with noise, but the sweetest victories, they're silent.